Hey everybody, we're back. I know you've been fun, I know you've been fit, you've learned a few new things. Hope they've been working out for everybody. Today, we're going to talk about focus. Now, think of a time when you had to focus on just one thing. That's what we're going to be doing today. As we ring the chime, we're going to be simply thinking about one thing. Sometimes that's hard, I get it. And so if it helps, think about this. As we breathe, on the inhale, we'll say to ourselves, just, and exhale with the thought, this. Just this. Let's get ourselves ready. Feet are planted on the ground, the back is straight, the neck is straight, shoulders are down and relaxed, shoulder blades are slightly back. Now while we're breathing, the eyes, they can be open, and if they're open, you can pick a spot 3 to 5 feet in front of you, somewhere down on the ground perhaps, and that's okay. If you want to have your eyes closed, that's fine too. Let's get ourselves back in position. Feet flat on the ground, back is straight, neck is straight, shoulders down and relaxed, shoulder blades slightly back. Let's begin. We're giving ourselves 45 seconds to breathe here. As we come back into the moment, we're using the Hoberman sphere to help guide us through 6 or 7 repetitions of deep breathing. Now, as we do this, come back again and think about that one thing. Again, if you're finding it difficult to find something to focus on while you're breathing, that's okay. Again, we'll allow ourselves that reminder of thinking that word just on the inhale, this on the exhale. The sphere will be the guide. It will expand on the inhale, contract on the exhale. Feet are flat, back and neck are straight. Inhale. Last time, inhale. As you find yourself in this seated position, take a few moments to continue to breathe, knowing that in life, there are always going to be distractions, but we always have the opportunity to come back and be focused. Notice how you're feeling right now. Is it any different now than how it was when you first started? this moment. From where we are, we're going through just a few simple warm-ups. Our seated twists, our seated upward mountains, our seated folds. From where we are, feet flat on the ground, in our seated position, very simply back and neck again are straight. We're inhaling as we twist to the left. We're exhaling as we twist to the right. We give ourselves a few repetitions, and if we feel like we need to go deeper, we can always twist the head as well, so it goes over the shoulder. Last exhale. As we inhale back to center, again, come back to your body, see where you are. Let's come now into our upward mountain. We inhale with the hands overhead, lifting up at the sternum, shoulders slightly back. Exhaling, coming down into that seated fold, hands stacked one over the other, center of the forehead to the hands. Last time, inhale up. Exhaling right back down to that seated fold. From here, we're inhaling back to center. Let's continue our movements now with some standing exercises. We're also going to be using a chair as a little bit of a help today. Let's see what that looks like. In previous videos, we had a chance to go through a tree pose. As we enter tree pose, we're going to be keeping it a little bit longer today. We're going to hold it a little bit longer today to really emphasize focus. Let's talk through where we are with the tree. As before, feet are planted firmly on the ground. The feet are faced forward. Think of the number 11. You want your feet to be facing forward. A little bit of give is in the knees. And from where we are on the inhale, I'm balancing, so it's going to be on your right leg. I'm bringing the left leg up here. The sole of the foot is to the calf. We can choose to have the hands up, like a blooming tree. If you're comfortable, the hands can even be together. If you'd like, the hands can be to the hips, but sometimes we feel off balanced, or it's hard to focus, and we fall out of it. So if we need help or support, we can use a chair or a desk that might be nearby for just a little bit of support. Now here's something to keep in mind. While I'm using the tree for a little bit of balance, I'm not putting my weight on the chair. Just like in life, sometimes we need a little bit of support, and this is fine. We're going to switch sides. So we're coming to the other side, and the same concepts apply. The feet are firmly planted into the ground. We're balancing on the left leg. Right leg is coming up. The arm can either be up or to the waist. And as before, if we need support, that's okay. All right, let's try something else. We tried eagle before. We're going to do that again. And again, we're simply going to hold eagle a little bit longer than before. As modifications are concerned, for the upper body, we said if the arms weren't comfortable being wrapped around each other, we had some options. We could simply bring one arm over the other, like we're giving ourselves a nice hug. And if we weren't wrapping one leg around the other, that's that's okay. You can simply either kickstand or you can cross the legs. So you're balancing on your right leg, and let's see how that looks one more time. The arms, we're wrapping the left arm under and around the right. Balancing on the right leg, we're wrapping that left leg over and around. And if we ever feel out of balance, that's okay. Again, either kickstand or cross the legs. Sink down with the hips and the pelvis. Find that one point of focus as you breathe. Allow it to be 5 feet or 3 feet in front of you. And just like in life, if you ever feel a little bit unfocused or out of balance, it's okay. Come back into it as best the body allows. And again, we'll try the other side. From where you are, feet firmly planted into the ground, we're wrapping that right arm under and around the left, or simply giving ourselves a hug. And as we balance on the left leg, wrapping that right leg over and around the left. Or if we need to kickstand, that's okay. Or even simply cross the legs. Be where you are. But find that one point of focus. Focus on that one thing and just breathe. When it's time we come back to center, we bring ourselves right back to our desk, to our seated position, and wrap up our moment of movement and mindfulness with just some simple breathing exercises. If you're anything like me, when you find it hard to focus, sometimes I have a habit of playing with my fingers. So we're going to actually use a little bit of that play to bring ourselves back into focus. Here's how it works. With the hands, I'm allowing my fingers, the tips of my fingers, to touch each other. And I'm making a little bit of a game or movement with it. So each time my thumbs touch, a different tip of my fingers touch. I wonder how fast I can do this. Now, if it helps, we can make a little game for ourselves. And we can say, I am focused now. Give yourselves 20 seconds, 30 seconds, or even 45 seconds to repeat this movement, silently saying to yourself, I am focused now. However fast or slow you go is okay. Move at your own pace. When you come to time, bring all the tips of the fingers together, deeply inhaling through the nose, letting out one cleansing breath through the mouth. We come back to a seated fold. Hands are stacked one over the other, bringing the center of the forehead right down to the hands, and breathe here. As it's time, we inhale ourselves right back up to center. Back and neck are straight. Deep inhale. Cleansing exhale through the mouth. On behalf of Kathy Flaminio and myself, be well.